Hello everybody, it is I, your favorite VTuber Android Arrowhead, and I am back with more Ghost Trick. It is 12:10 a.m. This is chapter 11 out of 17, I think? We'll probably be done with this in the next 2 streams or so. Yeah, so we're tracking down a kidnapper, just to recap. Also, we tried to break a guy out of jail, but now he got caught again, so here we are. Anyway, the Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. Kidnappers demand the execution of the death row prisoner Zhao to be carried out tonight. Lynn says the execution is a mistake, and I believe her. And so, I'm paying the kidnapper's hideout a visit, to see what I can find out about the abduction. And it seemed like they were playing a tape recording of the girl, so it's not like... It's possible they don't even have, like, the actual child.
Your instinct was right, Beauty, my dear. They had that restaurant surrounded. Took me forever to shake them, and now my poor bike is ready for the scrap heap.
Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle so you don't hurt yourself.
Ouch, that hurts, Beauty. But that's okay. That's what I love about you.
Oh, that's gonna be a thing. I'm gonna have to, like, do a Rube Goldberg machine with the dolls, get that thing spinning. Be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage. Oh, she's in the box!
Yes, yes. Always keep a smile on a lady's face, right, my dear? There, see that, Beauty? Now there's a smile blooming on your face, too, my dear.
Yes, a wry smile. I don't think that's a smile. Okay, well, anyway. He would need a ladder to kiss her. I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty.
Alright, I'll dream of you until you return.
I have to knock this vase onto him, right? Or I have to light this candle and then, like, hit him with it? Why don't you open the trunk for our guest?
I will, Beauty. I was just taking a little breather.
I will, Beauty. Yeah, that's some more voice. Alright.
Alright, little lady, let me open that trunk for you.
Beauty. And he's sleeping. It looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped. Something else is bothering me, too. I don't think I've ever been into this room before, but something about it is giving me a strange sense of déjà vu. I've seen something like this before. Oh, right, that was that room with the trap that killed Lynn that one time. Okay. Taking something precious to manipulate others. So that's what kidnapping is. The dirty tricks those without the powers of the dead come up with. However, if I take that precious thing back, their power vanishes, doesn't it? Unlike me, who's dead forever. Now then, time to see how the Justice Minister's little girl is doing, before this guy wakes up from his dream of beauty. Oh, I see. Good. Whenever I possess a door like this, for some reason I get the urge to send something flying with it. Oh. These ghost tricks are kind of addictive. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, I have to swing it. Okay. Oh, there we go. We got the ball in position. I don't know what I'm going to use that for, but I'll figure it out eventually. Huh. Oh, I have to go over there. Okay. Oh, there we go. Darn. Oh, can't reach my destination from here. Okay, I can spin the balance toy, though. Kinda thought it was gonna hit the doll, but... Okay, so that doesn't really do anything. Cake box. Oh, I see. Just my imagination. And there's no way to reset this room, so I don't think it's gonna be like... It's my imagination? That's all he has to say? If he was any more laid back, he'd fall right off that crate. Look at that streamer go spinning round and round. Yeah, I have to use that to get the thing, and then yeah. How can I make use of that? Oh, I thought it would catch on that or something. Maybe I need to find a way to light this. Oh, I can light the candle there and then... Yeah, okay. I gotcha. I made it turn the game audio up. Alright. And that guy's still snoring. Okay. I think I understand what I need to do. I may have to go all the way back around. I light every candle in this room. Eventually, I will figure something out. The flame gets really big like this. For some reason, I get the urge to burn something. Everything's just out of the flame's reach. Okay. What if I make it... Really? I can't get that? Alright. What if I make it spin faster? Fuck. Let me get over there. There. There we go. Okay. Solves that problem. Honestly, very few problems, recently at least, have ever been solved by me setting stuff on fire, but at the very least that has kind of worked for the moment. Okay. I hit the party popper. Not entirely sure what that was supposed to do. It's my imagination? That's all he has to say? An amazingly simple fellow. This room, on the other hand, is starting to look amazingly festive. Question is, how can I use it to my advantage? Yeah. Okay, wait, maybe this... Okay, this is what I finally used that for. There we go. Now all the candles are lit. Aha. Cool. But, oh, okay. Oh, okay, so I need to go to the clock and then... There, okay. Oh, hey. Haven't seen her in a while. What in the... What's going on here? This little lady is... What's her name, like... Sky or something? I don't know. Is this little lady really a daughter of the Justice Minister? Also, does she not take any real complaint about the fact that she's, like, you know, being kidnapped? Looks very relaxed right now. What's with the fun book and juice? Like I said, always keep a smile on a lady's face. I wanted to treat our guest well. How about treating me well? I'd like some bread and milk, please. At your service, my dear. Be back in a flash. Hey, mister. Yes, cute little lady. More juice, perhaps? All you have to do is ask. Have I been kidnapped? Hey, Lobitch. I'm doing just fine. How are you? This girl got kidnapped, but she's got a book and juice. If anything, I'd say she's doing just fine. Don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know, but we just ask for a little patience. Don't say those awful things about this house. What? This house is where I used to live. Huh. How did they manage to just stumble upon that? I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me. What's the meaning of this, beauty? Why here at this girl's old house? Don't ask me. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location. Oh, I see. It's been empty for 5 years, and apparently nobody ever comes here. Let's get the trauma of her childhood home, yeah. That's interesting, but hey, you know, at least she's in a familiar place. That's something. But never mind that. What about my bread and milk? Oh, of course. Now, you be a good girl while I'm gone. That's kind of a nice suitcase, though. You just read your book and drink your juice. I want to go home. Not quite yet. This dilapidated place was Camilla's old house? What's going on here? Okay, so we're in the trunk. What in the world? Why does the little lady have a core of the dead? When I helped her out at Lynn's apartment, she didn't have one. So that must mean... she must have died sometime after that. And it also means someone else must have saved her. Yeah, saved her. I'd better ask her what happened. What book is she reading? A book. I wonder what the little lady is reading tonight. An exciting adventure story, maybe? No, it's the tax audit of Petco. I don't know. Unless she's already getting quite a bit of excitement for one day. Who's there? Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Missile? Missile? I'm sorry, but I'm not Missile. My name's Sissel. Sissel? My name is Camilla. I like the guy. He's down bad as people please, but he's down bad as a people pleaser, but despite being a child abductor, how sweet of him. You know, he does like to make people happy. Unfortunately, he's making someone very sad. Camilla. So it is her. I knew it. What happened to me? What is this place? You can hardly tell the poor little thing this is the land of the dead. The land of the dead? Does that mean I'm dead? Oh, darn. I forgot there are no secrets in the ghost world. You can relax. You're not dead. But this isn't the first time you've been here, apparently. Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember. Sort of. You do? Looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So there's some other dead people out there with special powers, huh? It's the Berserk manga she's reading, don't worry about it. Oh, yeah, well... Oh. Hopefully not the part with the horse. Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. Mind if I ask you a few questions about something else?
Sure, go ahead, sissy.
Sissy, huh?
Lynn asked me to do something for her tonight.
I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right?
Yeah, but I never got there. Now, I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through that park.
What park?
Temsic Park.
I'm trying to think if that's like a joke name, but yeah, it's whatever.
It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive.
Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you? Reading skills are hilarious sometimes. It's not great, yeah.
Yeah, Lynn always said, I don't like that park. Scary things happen there.
Temsic Park, huh?
What am I gonna do? Lynn's gonna be mad.
She is? How come?
Because I left it there. The music box in the park.
That's right! The music box!
That music box was hidden in the apartment. I finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage. Guess where it was?
I don't know. Where? I'll pretend I don't know.
You know, you don't have to humor me.
Oops. So, what happened to the music box?
I hid it in the bushes at the park just before it happened.
Just before? Oh, just before you were kidnapped, huh?
I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. I bet it's still there in the park.
You did well. So the music box is in the park. Better let Lynn know. This is your old house?
Yep, this is where we lived until 5 years ago. But now I live with Lynn and Missile.
Lynn is like a big sister to you, isn't she?
Yep, she's a detective, you know. She's a hero.
She is, huh? By the way, about your father... Is he the Justice Minister?
My father is gone.
Gone? Maybe he passed away?
No, that's not it. My dad... He's going to die. And it's all because of me.
Dead End Drive is a really ironic title for this game, mainly because the girl's related to the woman who's essentially kissed his death in speeding vehicles. Well, she's not related to her, but yeah, she is, yeah. That's... Having Lynn as a roommate must be extremely nerve-wracking. What? What do you mean because of me? Why would you say that?
It's called an execution. My dad is...
Oh! Her dad is Detective Jowd's... Or Detective Jowd, okay. Oh wait, don't tell me your father is Detective Jowd?
That's right.
What in the world?
5 years ago, something really bad happened. Like a scary dream, but it wasn't a dream, it was a scary reality.
5 years ago? That murder case. The DL6 incident.
It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and dad were working and I was home by myself.
Yeah, okay, exactly. That's the thing. I did not know Jowd was going to be your dad. I thought it was going to be the old guy, but this is an interesting development.
I was home by myself. And then I had an idea. I was going to surprise my mom. I set up that
Contraption. Okay, that's why that... Okay, that makes sense.
I set up that contraption.
Okay. Oh, and that's with the gun. Yep. Okay, and the scientist recreated that for some reason. I guess that was like a model of it. Yep. Okay. Set up a Rube Goldberg machine, which, ended up shooting her mother. Oh my god. What was she thinking? Well, she certainly surprised her.
Mom!
What was that noise? What the fuck? Just, wow. I was getting 20 different reports of sorry to tell you this, but your roommate has died 30 times and it kept getting back normally after unknown circumstances. Yeah, that's... She is extremely lucky Sissel's around, if otherwise she would be dead like 20 times in this.
I still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that.
I know that contraption. I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake. A birthday message. That means someone else came in and made it to where it was a gun.
My dad told me not to tell anybody. Leave it to me, he said.
Oh, damn.
My dad wanted to be executed. He asked him for it. But I wanted to tell everyone it was my fault. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. He told me to forget it.
This is all so unbelievably tragic. She was probably trying to prepare the house for any potential intruders. No, apparently that was a surprise for her mother. They just... someone rigged it to be a gun instead. Can't believe it. This little lady's Detective Jowd's daughter? Just can't tell her. Can't tell her why she was kidnapped. Sissel, this is the third time you've thought something and just in this conversation that someone else has heard. You gotta stop thinking in your head. She can hear your thoughts.
Why was I kidnapped? I want to know.
Oops. There are no secrets in the ghost world. I know! Maybe we better stop talking. It's too dangerous.
Sissy, you're not gonna talk to me anymore?
I think we'd better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that.
Okay, but...
I'm going to rescue you now. Just hold on a little longer, alright?
Okay, but we'll talk later, right? Don't forget, you promised, Sissy.
I think she could have at least warned her mom about the deadly trap. That's the thing. I don't think she knew it was changed. So that means someone changed it before that happened. Updated the phone book.
What took you so long? I traveled the entire town in search of the finest bread and milk for you, my dear. But it's late and all the shops are closed. We're leaving this place right now. What? But he's not here yet. We couldn't meet at the restaurant. Weren't we supposed to meet here? Yes, and he's the one who chose this location. I don't like this one bit. We have to run around doing all this extra work, all for the sake of his deal.
Which would be Sissel, I think they're talking about. I think they said something about him having a deal with them at some point. That I know was personal. Look, they said that like... They've said that multiple times, but that conversation that happened like 3 times that he thought something she wasn't supposed to know. And she was like, oh, what about this thing that I'm not supposed to know? And he's like, oh. It's like, dude. Come on. You've been a ghost for like 3 hours now. Get with the... 5 hours maybe even. Get with the program. You could have at least checked to see if it's going to work as intended and not break. No, I agree. Yeah. Also, the mother could have moved at any point during that and she would have been fine. We have to run around doing all this extra work all for the sake of his deal. Be quiet. It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my 6th sense is very strong. Alright, as you wish, beauty. I feel it. I sense something here in this room. It's not unbelievable. Zhao did also have a weird sense. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? Is she talking to me? I can sense your presence, you know. The next time I sense you, this child will die. Remember that. Maybe this is Cabanel and Sistel, although the white coat analogy makes me think otherwise. It's possible, but I do think Sissel is the one who they're trying to talk to, because they mentioned in the past him having a deal with them or something. And I don't know exactly what that means, but it's intriguing. Pardon me, little lady. Ah. Oh, the book. You know, at the restaurant, she probably could have made some kind of noise in the thing and they would have been able to, you know... All of a sudden, I'm left behind alone. Alone in the room that stole that little lady's smile away 5 years ago. Okay, so I guess I went into the book somehow. Not somehow, but I was in her head, now I'm in the book. The little lady's gone now, leaving me only with a few new facts. A few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynn know about all this? One other thing stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence. Some of that kidnapper's final words. Those two know? Do the kidnappers know about the powers of the dead? That was a quick chapter, alright. Sure. Yes. Continue playing. Yeah, let's go. Chapter 12, 12:25 p.m. a.m. Wow. Literally a whole ass letter. Alright. Looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jowd's daughter, Camilla, not the minister's daughter. So essentially, I need to get back here and make sure they know that. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. Hey Zero, welcome to the stream. You heard about the mother just being able to move. That was like a cartoon bomb going off level of waiting time, but she was probably shocked since it was a surprise from the dark. That is true. I'm just saying, I feel like if I saw that happening, I would just kind of move out of the way. I told Lynn what I had found out about the kidnapping, and it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. The kidnapper has been holed up in Camilla's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone.
But Camilla? Why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't the stupid old Justice Minister.
I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. It looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow.
The poor girl. Kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution? It's just too much.
It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then there's those other twists, too. Like the kidnappers winding up and using Camilla's old house as their hideout.
There's no way it could just be a coincidence. It could be just a coincidence.
And them sensing my presence. Another weird Lego fact is that they have made really detailed She-Hulk figures, but not Hulk ones. It seems like they do detailed stuff for like all the side characters, but the main ones are just simpler. Huh. They seem to know about the powers of the dead.
I just don't understand any of it.
I told you before, Detective. I want you to stand back.
Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister, it wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped.
Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying.
How can I believe you? I'm a realist! Please! If you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and... I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer. She won't. It's complicated. Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing?
And another one for Echo, but not Daredevil. And of the original 6, Black Widow has the most detailed figure. Huh. Maybe it's just design choice? I don't know. That's really weird, though.
But if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal? It doesn't prove it. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, then the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make that it's not my daughter?
It is good that he cares about someone other than his kid, but, you know.
Woo-wee, that's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister, quite a pickle.
And there's Cabanela.
Miss me, baby? Inspector Cabanela. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Ah-ha-ha.
I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. Maybe the sexy one was revived before and ended up developing a sixth sense like Jowd. That's entirely possible. They seem to have another ghost that's doing stuff elsewhere. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is.
He just brought Jowd. And they have 2 old-timey guards with him. Their spears have the same hats as them. Detective Jowd! So sorry, I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry.
Lynn, please don't apologize to me.
Ah, the beautiful love between a teacher and student. It brings a tear to my eye.
Okay.
Oh, the Kagura sends a group chat. Ooh, nice. Smash poison from Street Fighter. Interesting. Huh. I'd like to imagine Cabanela going to moans every time, like Elvis every time he goes. Feels correct for him. Yeah, that feels like a fun little quirk. I'm not trying to go to him, I'm trying to... There. Give me his head. Give me his head. Alright, fine. Lynn, walk closer.
According to what I heard, Amelie was supposed to go to some sort of lesson tonight.
Those horrible kidnappers. They were lying in wait for her.
But Amelie didn't go out after all, so she couldn't. She had a fever.
Huh? And so the kidnappers grabbed Camilla by mistake instead?
Apparently, Emily and Camilla are about the same age. Kidnappers must have gotten the two of them mixed up.
This is a bad choice looks-wise, but she is a red flag. I'd say most Street Fighter characters are red flags, yeah. It's my fault. If I hadn't asked Camilla to do that errand for me, this never would have happened.
Oh, right. You asked her to bring the music box.
Camilla.
So, do I go to the minister then? Fine.
My poor Amelie. Is she alright?
Actually, the girl who was kidnapped is named Camilla.
Why is a dream talking to me in my head again? Wait a minute, Amelie? That be the Amelie next door?
Yes, I think so.
Wow, I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door.
And he sent a picture of the thing in Marvel Rivals with a thong instead. Oh my god.
No, not me. My wife. It's complicated. My wife.
Or whatever.
I actually have never seen the Borat.
Yeah, I bet it would be pretty hard to admit she left him.
The minister's wife ran away on him? Maybe they grew apart with him being so busy. Great, but not...
Yeah, but you're right.
Please stop gossiping about me inside my own head.
Okay, but in that case, what are we supposed to do? This brave little medicine bottle saved the Justice Minister's life. There are only 2 capsules left in the bottle. According to the minister himself, he's supposed to take 2 at a time. There's enough for just 1 more fit.
You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanela? The execution was tonight.
Do stop thinking, just say the damn thing. Exactly.
I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Jowd could never have done such a thing. Ah ha ha! Oh, come on now, baby. I know no such thing. Huh? I know 2 things to be true and 2 things only. 1, the sun rises in the west, and 2, taxes. 1, he was given the death penalty, and 2, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby? That's the case. Why did you bring him here? Whatever do you mean, young lady? He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons? So were all those rumors about you true? The only thing you care about is your spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend? Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby.
That's enough, Lynn.
But Detective Jowd...
I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be.
But...
Going ghost. There we go. So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something's happened. Something about a kidnapping? Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. Well, it's terrible. What's their demand? The carrying out of your execution tonight. Ha 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 ha! I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple.
It's not that simple!
Why not?
Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camilla.
What? Camilla? I checked it out for myself. I'm positive. No! It can't be! And by the way, Camilla told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself.
What? What are you talking about?
Don't listen to him! I'm the one who shot her! I'm the one who shot Alma! And when I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Camilla won't have to suffer for any more after tonight.
He does have one hell of an ego. Yeah, he's rough. Why do you have to make the Justice Minister such a bitch? Like, where's her spine? Look, if I was going through a divorce, I'd probably be kind of out of it, but still, yeah, the guy is...
Oh, he is sick. For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. You dying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is going to ease is yours.
Ooh. He might be a ghost, but he just killed him. Is it true what Camilla said?
Why don't you tell us what you know? To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife's, Alma's, birthday. We came home from work and she went in first. Bang.
Also, why was the flintlock on the wall loaded?
I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Camilla, just the two of them. The little lady's mother died right in front of her.
Oh my, that's so horrible.
Camilla told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move. An impossible move? An impossible move. It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There's no other explanation. That's what I've convinced everyone of. Even me.
Honestly, that's a good question. Like, why the hell does nobody respect any semblance of gun safety? Really good question. I don't think this is a universe where gun safety was never invented.
But tonight you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before. The powers of the dead, right? That day, in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. And if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries. Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers.
Somebody there, can you hear me? I already did that bit.
The kidnappers who abducted Camilla knew about those powers. This is no ordinary kidnapping. Looks like my wife's case isn't coming to... It looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was.
Detective Jowd.
There's still time before dawn. A little, anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die? Camilla was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. Campanella does whip his gun around so recklessly too, so they definitely weren't trying to take his finger off the trigger. Yeah, or I'm guessing the safety just doesn't exist in the in this universe. There's no way to turn off the gun. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. There were two very strange points about that contraption.
The first was, of course, the firing of that gun.
Right. It was an antique gun I'd had on display for years. So it wasn't a part of the little lady's original design.
Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday.
And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid.
Cupid?
Because the Cupid moved the other way and fired at the last second. It was supposed to hit the party poppers. It was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around. Somebody made a change to the contraption's design and then manipulated it.
I don't know what to say.
I didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Camilla. I made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in.
What kind of adjustment?
The gun, of course. The gun, huh? Come to think of it. There was no gun there, just a picture hanging on the wall. Of course not, because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture. I didn't believe what she told me about her contraption. But one thing was for certain. That gun was still smoking.
So that gun really did shoot Alma.
I hid the gun before I went to the police.
You hid it?
Put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective.
What? You mean...
And that detective still thinks it's a music... And that detective still thinks it's a music box.
So that's what was in the box, huh?
I got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police. My own pistol. And I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into the details. When I was all done, I turned myself in.
Detective Jowd, is what you told us just now true?
Yes, of course.
In that case, there's still time.
Still time.
Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. You didn't do it, Detective... You didn't do it, Detective Jowd. And of course, little Camilla didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator is still out there. And I'm going to prove it. For Camilla's sake.
That sounds wonderful.
Thank you, Detective Jowd.
Lynn, where is that music box now?
In Temsic Park. Camilla left it there.
That gun is important evidence. You'd better go pick it up.
What are they gonna do? Detect ghost residue on it or something? Yes, sir. I'll go right now. This'll take care of Detective Jowd. And do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side.
And yet again, I say, easy enough for you to say.
What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate.
A little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped, and my daughter has been kidnapped. I can't just go off to die without doing something.
But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everyone's waiting for you with a special seat just for you, baby.
And I guess we'd better prove my innocence on the double.
On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend.
I want to save Camilla. In more ways than one. And that's all there is to it.
I see, my old friend. In more ways than one. Wow! What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision?
Should the execution be carried out tonight as planned? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in?
The order still stands! Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement!
As you wish, Your Excellency.
Please don't bow down to me! And especially not that low!
In that case, can I have one of your boys Can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? Would you be so kind? Yes, sir. The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Would you show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate? Basically, I need to go find out where the kidnappers are. I'm glad to see Detective Jowd all fired up now. I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynn does come through with the proof of Jowd's innocence, it'll be meaningless if Jowd or Camilla dies. I've got to do something about that kidnapping somehow. Maybe I should ask for some advice from the capable detective here. Most likely, the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped. But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it! Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister. Prove it? How? I doubt his wife is ever gonna answer that phone if we call from here. If we call from here, right. But a telephone works in both directions. What are you saying? What I'm saying is only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost? Yes? I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who can change the situation. Gee, detective? For these past 5 years, Camilla's the only thing that has kept me going. I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me? I'll try. Key to getting the Justice Minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter. But is there a way? Basically, we have to go get the daughter to answer the phone. No, not him. Right, it was this apartment. Lady Red. If I go here, I can at least make sure the kid answers the phone, then he'll realize that his daughter is not the one kidnapped. Just as I thought. This little girl is safe in her bed. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. This last link in the long chain of a sad fate lit a fire in Jowd's heart. And the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight is related back to me in some way. And I bet this mistake-ridden abduction does too. Really? That was chapter 12. Huh. You know, the game is getting faster as we get closer to the ending. Chapter 13. 12:51 a.m. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. I read that a little too fast. Anyway. The key to dispelling the Minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing. And I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. I like how her hair is like a rose. My darling angel, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing. Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night and play? A daughter after my own heart. But I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone. She's kind of a shitty mother, not gonna lie.
I didn't go out to play. I went out to buy Papa a birthday present.
Oh, the cologne.
He said he wanted the new lighter.
It's a lighter.
But that's no reason to go out this late at night. My fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. Cough, cough.
But look at what it brought you. Your fever's worse now than ever. Here is to the feverish passion of my darling angel. Okay, so basically, what happened is Jowd is now basically on a mission to help us save himself and his daughter. We know that a ghost was probably responsible for killing his wife. And now we're trying to figure out who. But we're also trying to make sure the Justice Minister knows his daughter's not kidnapped by now having his daughter answer the phone, I think. She's a MILF with that back. Yeah, she's... Well, it's fitting that my clock is ticking down because she's shaped like an hourglass. But, I don't know. Anyway, yeah. His favorite character throughout this entire thing? I feel like Cabanela is the most problematic, but I'm sure he's got more of a reason for doing what he's doing. I don't hate him, but like he's clearly kind of one of the bad guys at the moment at least. No, I gotta be honest, she doesn't seem... I will say the old man isn't that likable. Yeah, the Justice Minister guy, I don't like that guy. If we're talking like characters that I don't like at all, it would probably be him.
Mama? Yes, darling? Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight. Not tonight, Emily. I hate you!
Looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. And there's another lucky development, too. Emily wants to call her father. Now, if I can just make sure to make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. Okay, so I'm currently there. I can light the lighter, but currently that wouldn't really do anything. You wait till the clock ticks over, and then... Nope, can't reach it. Oh. This is intensely dangerous. Oh. Fuck, that was way easier than I thought it would be. Huh. Weird. What if said Cabanela, but at least the detective has style, like the absolute bitch maid that is the Justice Minister. Yeah, he is... Ugh.
Emily, I told you you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me, Emily. Your father is about to make a big mistake.
What?
I want him to reconsider. What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels. It's called hentai, and it's art. But it's not hentai if there are no pictures. Shut up.
The rose bloomed.
What do you mean, weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult?
Lady, chill. Okay, things are harder.
I hate you!
Okay, so basically here's my current thought process. I need to knock the candles over, make them burn this, that way they'll have this thing slide down there. I just need to find a way to get to the candles and make them lit. There. I'll be keeping an eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father.
I hate you! I can hear you, you know.
Okay, so yeah. Ooh, what a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Emily can call. Okay. I can open the wastebasket. What does that do? Okay, that probably lets me knock something over. Let's see. Better not put out the lamp right now. It will only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. I want to give Amelie a chance to use the telephone. I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. Oh, a rat! Okay, there we go. I should only release that once I actually know... The lady's dictionary. Wasn't this on her desk before? Oh, the poor thing. Destined to never be returned to the bookshelves. Can't really seem to get over there. This is a hoist. I don't know what that does. Maybe to keep the chandelier in place? I don't know. Alright, let's see. Chime. When it chimes, what does she do? Oh goodness, look at the time. As I bask in my tale of love, time has ever been moving on in the speed of light. Or whatever she was saying. So even though she's immersed in love, she can still hear this, huh? But this won't buy enough time for her daughter to make a phone call. There must be something else I can distract her with. Let's see. What does this do? So the wire's fucked and that does nothing. Alright. Alright, here we go. I come to grips with the fact that I may have to light the rat on fire. Well, well, having a good time, are we, little rodent? This bitch's husband is Jan. Why does she use her power to send her over to the violation of parental rights ownership? Maybe that would be considered an abuse of power, but yeah, definitely they need to investigate this. Granted, this is a nice house, but... Okay, interesting. Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? Oh! Oh, I electrocuted the rat! Oh! Oh heavens! A blackout at a critical time like this? Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. Ah. This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. Do people actually light a match on their ass? I've seen that in a few cartoons, but I've never really, like, seen someone... Okay, if you're gonna drink that, don't put it out in the wine. What are you doing? Also, how would the wine put out a match? It's alcohol. I guess it might have more water content, but... Huh. I mean, I guess it's possible. I've just never tried it. Ah, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. Trick time! So I accidentally killed the rat. Interesting. I hate to say it. Sorry, little guy. Aw. I don't exactly know how this situation came about, but I think I owe the rat an apology. The rat seems to be unconscious. Oh good, it's not dead. Yeah, I would have felt bad. It's just a little rat. Considering the trigger discipline and showboating displayed by the powers in this game, abuse of power is normal. That's fair. Yeah. But now that the room has changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow. What a naughty chandelier. I think it feels good to be wound up like that. still can't seem to reach that, like, windmill thing. Let's see, let's try burning it brighter. Because then it'll light our hair on fire, I think. Okay, so I need to burn it brighter, then immediately get her to do that. Okay. I also need to wait till she sits down again. Okay. Okay, really, what's the point of making it burn brighter then? And I can't make it go while that's going. Okay, let's try... Better not put out the lamp right now. Yep, it'll only make her angry. Okay. Don't know what the waste bin does. Let's see. We already made the clock chime with the rat. Let's see, what does burning it brighter do to completion? At the moment, basically nothing. So, what can I do here? Try this. Doesn't do anything now. Considering the trigger... Oh yeah, I already read that. I also can't really get back to the phone, even if I wanted to leave, so there's that. Wastebasket opens easily. I can't possess the typewriter, oddly enough. Okay, so yeah, burning it brighter than dropping it is definitely not the right move. I really thought that, like, the flame would be big enough to, like, light her hair, and then she'd have to, like, go run around or something like that, and that would give me time to go do stuff. Huh. Now, what would make the rat fall? That's the other question. Because clearly I'm just missing something here. All that does is make things spark, which I'm also done with. Let's try chiming it again. Okay. I'm making the thing pendulum swing. Okay, that does nothing. Great. So let's see. Doesn't really seem like there's anything else I can actually do here. The rat's also not dead, so I can't just make the talk to the rat. Huh. Can't even reach the phone, so yeah, clearly I'm doing something wrong here. Turning the knob won't work. The wastebasket doesn't really do anything. Can't Can't undo the latch. The valve is still gonna be valved. I think she's a typewriter with a single finger that fast. She must be... Maybe that's her thing. Maybe... Well, like, she's gotta have one hand for wine, you know? That's... She probably has one of those shirts that just says, like, don't talk to me until I've had my wine. Alright. So I need to do something, I think, with the rat. Brady's dictionary. Yep. What can I do? And I can't even use ghost mode while I've lowered this, I don't think. So, hold on. Damn it. Yes, yes, that was close. Wait, but now that she's a... Oh, wait, I didn't even think about that. I could lower it while she's, like... Such insolence. Okay, maybe I need to do this multiple times. This lady's surprisingly quick. She dodged that thing like a pro. She's also a level level writer. I imagine she's good with her hands. Yeah, good at writing things. I guess I'd better get serious here. So then what does making it burn brighter do? Is it insolence or insulation? Oh, now she's got to do the dictionary. Okay, whatever. I'll look it up tomorrow. Maybe I need to add to her rage. Yeah, not right now. Yep. Though, to be fair, I don't think killing her mother by dropping a chandelier on her is quite the best idea. Let's see. One more time! Oh, there we go. Heavenly, help me! Mama! But I couldn't get the... Also, she's dead. Sorry, Mama, I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. Here is the weakness of my darling angel. But yeah, she is now stuck in a chandelier. That chandelier's on there tighter than her wedding band. You won't be able to escape on her own. So I need to... What exactly? Oh, the novel said she didn't like the dark. I don't want her thrashing around any more than she is already. Better not put this lamp right now. Okay, but then... Let's see, what do I do here? The back shape like that, just kneel down. Really, yeah, just, like, crouch. Oh, she's also wearing heels somehow, with really small feet. Well, I mean, I guess I could make the chandelier burn brighter, but that, to me, feels... Not sure what else I can really do here. So chiming this doesn't really do anything. Do I hoist her up to the ceiling? Like... Oh. Wow, she's very stuck. What? What is going on here? Amelie, look, do you see this? Help me, please.
Sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed.
It's her hair that's bigger than her torso would be problematic for crawling, but I mean, yeah, you know.
My head is spinning, so I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too.
Looks like this lady won't be going anywhere for a while. Now the little girl can call her father. The only trouble is she can't reach it. Guess I'll just have to deliver it to her. Yeah, I know the candle, yeah. Oh, that's right! The angle of those candles. I saw something very similar just recently, didn't I? You did. But... I mean, this might kill her. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Alright. There we go. Problemo Salvado. Alright. There we go. Just as I thought. Call your father. I'm surprised her hair isn't on fire. Maybe it's covered in like so. I didn't want to light the rat on fire, but hey, look, it's fine now.
What in the world? What's going on here?
Oh, the rat. No, it's still on fire. Oh, sorry, little rat. Oh, good, it's out. Okay.
Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? You know what? I'll only be a minute. Don't you dare, Amelie!
What is her deal, really? Like, why can't she just call her dad?
Hello, Papa? Amelie! Is that you?
He looks way too old to be your dad, but sure.
Of course it is, silly. What'd you think? But I heard. They said you were.
I told you she wasn't.
Oh, never mind. It's nothing. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa.
Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it?
I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama.
Oh, you mean old Mama? I mean, your mother? What is she up to right now?
Well, she's certainly up, all right. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment.
Get me down!
She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble.
Oh, Amelie. I'm the one who was wrong. He's probably like a really late father or like way too stressed to the point where he's mostly gray now. Honestly, believable. His job is probably pretty, you know, high stress.
Huh?
You tell your mother I'm sorry.
What do you have to be sorry about?
I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's alright now.
Oh, okay.
You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see.
Okay.
But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize.
I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize.
That's a good girl.
Okay, Papa. Have a good night. I love you.
I love you too, Amelie. Good night, sweetheart. Actually, his pupils now? Yeah. They grew back.
Mama? I'm sorry.
My goodness. Why the sudden change?
I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand.
Oh, Amelie.
I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels. That makes me a little sad. Papa said the job of a justice minister was complicated. Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right. I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up, after all. And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them. What? Ooh, I was gonna make a joke about that. I didn't think she'd actually be like, oh, wait until you're a little older for that. Okay. So, Emily, if you're feeling a little more charitable toward your old mama, do you think you could let me down now? You know, I would love to do that, but I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now. Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. It looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here is the Papa and Mama's darling angel. This might be able to have a redemption arc. Yeah, look at that. All of a sudden, everybody's getting along again. It's such an abrupt change, I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? You guys, that's what Ghost Trick is. It's a game about family. In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Camilla is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office where everybody's waiting for the prison van. And that was the end of the chapter? The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back. But Camilla is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe. And quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe, he seems to still be in the depths of despair. Dom Toretto's favorite game, a game about family. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is gonna happen. Well, everyone's still alive. That's pretty big. That's a win for now. Lynn isn't dead yet. Again. I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake, and for mine. Ah! No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. Yeah, you literally did nothing. What did he do? But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Ah. Of course, there's still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Please let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. Okay, oh wait, what's that? Gee. Wonder if Lynn is at the park yet. Till we get a report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. This continued distrust of the ministers. Is there really need for something more? Is there really something more to it? Like the inspector in white said? All I did was point a gun at people and harass them for about 1 night or 2 days. When are we gonna climax? This game has really good pacing, but somehow it's gonna drag on. Basically, this game has 17 chapters total, I think. And we are currently on chapter 13, so it's probably gonna climax relatively soon. We're getting to the bottom of everything. Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed, that was meant for you. Oh, hey, character development. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. We've actually known, you know, for quite a while now. I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, of ghosts. Known?
Known about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others. A manipulator. What's this? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made. Actually good character development? Yeah, he's learning. There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd. Right, they don't share too much top secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible? The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office. And the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. 360 character arcs are unexpected but welcomed. Yeah, you know, at least they're learning. The special investigations unit submitted the special investigation unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could that be? The theory that the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Some unknown power has been at work. Oh, I gotta slow down and read before you speak. No. I have to go fast. Sonic, gotta go fast. Okay. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanela has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. The first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken and it proved to be a big mistake. Well, yeah, that's what mistakes are. Now I'd have made you play all the Sonic games along with DMC. Sonic would be an interesting one. I've actually never played the Sonic games. I played Unleashed. I played Unleashed and I liked it, but like, outside of that, no. I mean, I'm up for it if I can find a collection or something, but let's see. What? You mentioned the mistake. Could you tell us about it? I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanela can hear this too. What is he about to say? Please address the crowd. There's something I'd like the 2 of you to hear. And not the 2 guards. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanela, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it. At all. Impossible, I thought. Oh damn, he's actually growing a pair. Yeah, yeah, wow. I'm shocked. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. Now will Cabanela be better? Or was he never evil to begin with? That's the question. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. Was this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. Whoa! What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. What's going on? This document. What am I doing? But why didn't he just unsign it afterwards or destroy it or something? Oh, he's calling someone to take it from him. Oh, wait! Don't deliver that document! Understood, sir. I'll go deliver the document. No! That's when it started. It's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated, and my memory of the event was only hazy at best. Being actually panicked feels super satisfying. Yeah, normally he's been kind of unflappable. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, huh? Oh, okay, so in that case, if Lynn did shoot Sissel, that might have been why. Because she says she doesn't remember it. Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. My psyche. We're gonna be able to possess people after this? That would be interesting, definitely. But I'm thinking it'll still be just items because that makes the game a little harder. But the next day, it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanella's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I'd actually been controlled, so in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. Lynn is still annoying for dying so much, but her possessed explains so much now. That would explain a lot, yeah. I suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem. And then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. Oh, that makes a lot more sense now. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out. That makes way more sense. I don't blame her anymore for leaving. That's a pretty big thing to kind of... Yeah. And then with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. At least he's gonna... Yeah, exactly. He is trying to fix the problem. And the guy's not dead yet, so, you know, fixable still. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. It could be the ghost from the beginning, but I kinda doubt it. There's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that that person can control and manipulate living creatures. It's certainly not something I can do. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks. But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from? Inspector Cabanella. This manipulator is a ghost. A departed spirit. A spirit? As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. What? What did you say? Now, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too. So the only person who can't hear him is you. Spirit, ghost, God's in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I have some urgent business to attend to. Is this the Triforce but for ghosts, power, knowledge, and courage? It may very well be. It's got people, objects, and I don't know, wind? What would be the last one? People, objects, and animals, maybe? I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. How about we just belay the execution? Just a thought.
This is Lynn. I'm at the park. We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? Well, the situation here is... it's kind of difficult to explain. Sissel, if you're there, come to the park immediately.
And therein lies the new problem.
It looks like your help is needed, Sissel.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? Oh, I just need a dial. I feel like Cabanel is gonna kill himself to try talking to Sissel. It'd be interesting if he tried that. Right about the animals? We'll see. Lynn calls and I oblige. I take off toward Temsic Park, a place where clearly something big is taking place. The Manipulator. A person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Jowd's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? I could probably keep going for a little longer. Chapter 14, 1:28 p.m.? That should say a.m. Temsic Park, the site of the little lady Camilla's abduction tonight, and the palace where an important piece of evidence has been... the music box, was hidden. Perhaps Sissel was a manipulator somehow. Maybe, but I don't know. Unless he manipulated her into shooting him so he could be a ghost or something. I wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejected. At least she isn't dead, but what did she find? Huh? What's he doing here? La la la, let me spend a moment of times with you, my love. The world will not end if the food delivery is a little late. Haha. A little late. Already ice cold. Swing harder. There. Ah, damn it, let me reach. Oh. Alright, Lynn. What's crack-a-lackin'? Okay, now we close it again? Let me over! How do I get to her? Oh, here we go. I'm now on a tire. Oh, there you are, Sissel. From your dejected expression, I gather you didn't find what you were looking for?
Right. I can't find the music box anywhere. I found something else instead. Something horrible.
Horrible? What is it? A dead body? Oh, that's a dead body.
There, in the grass. You'd better see for yourself.
Oh, they are crushed, aren't they? Looks like a dead body.
I nearly died when I saw it. You know, I suppose now that we found it, we can't just leave it here. We can't just leave it there, can we?
Nope, I suppose not.
Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. You there.
You're talking to me, aren't you?
I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to peruse it thoroughly, examine it in detail.
Oh boy. Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name?
My name. What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about?
Okay.
Come now and study these tracks with me, my brother. Come and learn about the Rock of the Gods with me. The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching, but we are young.
Look, I don't have time to get involved in your way of life, but I am interested in your way of death. Let's go back to 4 minutes before your death.
And so I made up my mind. I resolved to live here in this park and defend it.
Okay, and what does that have to do with this Rock of the Gods you mentioned?
You still don't appear to understand. It's written quite clearly in the 4th leaflet in great detail.
Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom.
Eek. I'm coming! Just hold on! I'll be right there! I've located the target, beauty. A girl of the right age coming out of the right apartment building at the right time.
Oh, so we need the music box. These people are fucking weird.
Yes, my dear, I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me? Eek! Ah! Oh gods, what do I do? What should I do? I have to do something!
Oh. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so let me work through this, right? Another ghost probably just moved that rock somehow, and that's why he's now dead. What in the world? What just happened?
Oh, that's Mino.
Mino?
Mino the mascot, the symbol of Temsic Park.
Forget about the name of that big creepy lump of concrete. I'm talking about the way it changed direction. Did you see that? She was vibing. She's supposed to look like she's in a Merle or something. Yeah? Is it a girl? I can't tell, actually.
Yes, I did. We witnessed it with our own eyes. The power of the Rock of the Gods. That was the power of the gods. The power of the gods saved that little girl.
And then that same power very deliberately crushed you instead.
Yes, precisely. That is called the mischief of the gods.
Was it the mischief of the gods, or was it a ghost trick? But, nah, it couldn't have been a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy in midair. Wait a minute. What if there was somebody with much greater powers than me? What do I need to do here? Look at that! There's another flame besides mine!
Oh, so that is the flame of a god, is it? But hold on. Your spirit is a flame too, isn't it?
Yeah, so?
Pardon me, but are you a god?
I sincerely doubt it. The last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to one side. That was probably that flame's doing. What could it be?
I definitely believe it's either a god or someone god-related.
Maybe I'd better try talking to this person. What the? This person with much greater powers than me. It's... You? Hey! Missile?
Sissel!
Oh my,
Missile!
You look well for being dead.
Did you see? Did you see what I did? I did it! I tried really hard and I did it! I saved Miss Camilla. Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog?
Oh my god, title card moment. Yeah. And the ghost apparently is Missile, but I don't think it's a manipulator. Missile, what's going on? How did you get the powers of the dead?
I'm glad you asked. After Miss Camilla went out and you left, I ate a chocolate.
Oh, did he bash himself to death?
I worked like crazy to make my own path and I did it.
Oh. Alright. That's one way to do it.
And then I followed Miss Camilla out into the big wide world. And then here at this park, I found her at last. Yes, you guessed it. I barked and you bet I did. I barked, you bet I did, and I went running after her too.
Oh.
Then I guess I died. Then I was unconscious for a little while. When I came to, it was all over. Poor Miss Camilla. Crushed under that big, scary lump. Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me. Miss Camilla.
Okay, so basically we need to save her, and we also need to save Missile. This means dogs in this world understand and can speak perfect English if it was able to speak. Pretty much, yeah. He's a very intelligent little corgi, I think. Or, Pomeranian? Something like that.
I cried out from the depths of my heart, and then... I can't tell you how surprised I was. I bet you understand, right?
Better than probably anybody else could.
And I remembered what you did for me and how you saved me.
So, you went back, right? Back to 4 minutes before the little lady's death?
You bet I did.
Better question is, why did he not move the stone over the guy that killed him?
Yes, my dear, I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side.
Hello, hand emoji? Welcome to the stream.
Now's my chance. I thought I saw the core.
I don't know, it looks pretty far.
I stretched out with my paw toward the core. Oh, how I felt at that moment. I'd love for you to be able to feel it too. Go ahead, Sissel. Go ahead and try it for yourself.
Oh, wow, this is a long connection. Can't believe it. How could you connect over such a great distance?
Well, they don't call me Missile for nothing.
He's a Pomeranian, he's too fluffy to be a corgi. Oh, yeah, okay. Egg, rabbit. I think it's like a pocket, I don't know what that is, but yeah. Exactly. Here's someone in the chat speaking hieroglyphics. And so then you manipulated that Mino thing and threw it aside.
Right on top of my head. Well, no, actually.
Huh?
I can't manipulate things like you can, Sissel.
You can't? Then how did you...
I didn't know what to do. Then I happened to see something out of the corner of my eye. And it had a core too. A single leaf hanging from the tree. I tried reaching out to the leaf.
What in the world?
I can't manipulate things, but apparently I can swap them. As long as the two things have the same shape, that is.
Swap things with the same shapes. I can also swap it with a rugby ball.
Go ahead and try it. Press swap.
Oh, okay, new power. That's incredible. And so that's how you saved your mistress, is it?
And that's how I became caught up in this, is it? I'm very sorry. My powers were too meager.
Meager?
Because, you see, I saw one more. I happened to notice one more core. There's something with the exact same shape stuck in the branches of a tree.
Hey, you're right. Mino could be swapped again with that.
And disaster wouldn't have to rain down on my head.
But what is that thing? It's too big to be a leaf.
Whatever it is, I'd much prefer it on my head than Mino.
Why didn't you swap them, Missile?
I couldn't. I can stretch out my paw a little further than you can, Cecil.
But it's not enough.
But this was just too far for me. I couldn't reach.
We need an emoji translator. Yeah. And then, yep. Ah.
I must admit, it's a fascinating spectacle of death, if I do say so myself. I kept trying over and over, seeing if there was anything I could do.
Bet there's something you can do now.
Huh?
We work together, you and me.
Cecil, you think so?
I don't plan on letting anybody die in front of me tonight. You think you could help me?
Of course. Naturally.
So, we're gonna drop that Mino thing in a different spot. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back again to 4 minutes before. We need the fuse so they can achieve maximum reach. Yep, he will become Missile Sissel. Alright, let's get started. 4 minutes from now, you'll swap Mino with the leaf. And you have to swap Mino with something else. Something with the same shape.
Oh, I believe that's a rugby ball.
Okay, rugby ball, huh? What's with the rugby ball where it is now? Missile can't reach it. That means I have to move it closer somehow. Looks like you and I will have to work together on that one, Missile.
Okay, I'm ready. Whenever you want to use my swap trick, just press V. That way you'll be able to control me. And then if you press V...
Control will come back to me.
Okay, let's try it. Together we can stop Mina from hurting anybody.
Okay. Actually, wait a minute. Can I swap this with... I don't think I can swap this with that, but... Hold on. Oh, wait. Can I? I don't really need to talk. Oh, I can swap the baseball and the tire. I just need to... Hold on. Wait, wrong button. Oh, here we go. Oh boy. There. Wait, B. There. No, damn it. B. B. Shit, no. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and reset. Already messed up. Dogisel? Yeah. Missisel. Okay, so I can swap the baseball and the other thing, but... Let's see. No, don't talk, just swap. I was elected to co-op, not to swap. Number 3. Too heavy! The seesaw won't budge.
Maybe because of that swap I made?
Guess a little ball is about all the weight I can handle. Hmm. Okay.
Look at this funny flattened ball.
Yeah, I got it. I know what I'm supposed to do.
It's the same shape as...
I know! We mentioned that earlier. To find a way to get this ball closer to that Mino thing.
Knock it down from the tree, I say.
There must be something we can do. Okay. So heavy I can't move it very much.
Maybe because of that swap I made?
So, yeah, I know. I got it. Wait. Whoa, wait. Oh, shit. That... Maybe the tire could have done it. Okay. Then... Maybe I need to have this reset in this position so that way it can't move while it's... Okay, yeah, hold on. And then the tire moves back. God damn it. Alright. I do need to still get... No, don't talk. I need to get Missile up in the tree. Up there. Let's see. This would be available multiplayer would be excellent. That would be really funny, yeah. This would be a cool co-op game idea. Just have two of the ghosts kind of going at it. Can't reach the tire. Now, will he be able to launch the tire up to that? Okay, so in other words, we need the baseball on there. But that's also what was there to begin with, so I don't really think that will work. Alright, let's see. What do I got? I can also affect the switch, but... that would also... Wait a minute. Couldn't we just swap the Minos thing before it lands on her? Wouldn't that fix everything? No, not that. Oh, we can only reach it... Okay, that would... Yeah, that would solve everything. But unfortunately, it would not... Okay, now I need Sissel to move, because if he doesn't... He... Oh, there's no way. Oh, I fucked myself. Alright. I like solve the death puzzles would be interesting, but due to most games being action focused as of recently, it wouldn't make it too far. I think it could work. I mean, It Takes Two did pretty well. Granted, that had some action, but like... Alright, let's see. Sissel, go over here. Let's see the limits to what I can actually affect in this. Oh, would you look at that? Sure are a whole lot of round things around here.
Oh boy, that means it's time for me, right? Oh boy! My hair is also round.
Let's see, to use missile's powers, I just tap V. I'll try it and see what happens. I mean, I knew that before, that's why I swapped it, but like, it didn't, you know... Hold on, what if we swap these two things? And then we swap... This and that. No, don't swap that. Just go to it. There. Granted, I'm not entirely sure what the point is of putting the basketball over here. But... Shit, Ooh, here you come already.
I swore to myself not to repeat my mistakes.
Mistakes?
When somebody's in trouble, you should lend them a hand. Otherwise, you'll definitely regret it. And now the recklessness of youth has taken over, giving me lightning-fast speed. I've been thinking, if we could stop this man from running, maybe he wouldn't get squished. It won't be easy to stop me once the recklessness of youth has taken over.
Stop him, huh? Okay, that's another idea. Okay, so that won't really do anything. Let's see. Wait, what about this in the leaflet? I mean, that wouldn't really work for anything, but... Yes, funny flattened ball, I got it. I don't want to get this ball closer to that Mino thing. Oh, I might be able to knock it down with the umbrella. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it. I think I figured it out. I'm supposed to have it knock the umbrella, that will knock off the rugby ball, and then, okay, yeah. Da-da-da-da. Right, I need to move over here. Yeah, we'll look at that. Da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. There. Okay, now I get it. Missile needs to... Yep, here he comes. Yep, I got it. Wish Missile could stay as a companion. Yeah, but to do that, he'd have to be dead, and that's kind of... That's a little sad. No. Swap. And then... Yep, he's now in the rugby ball, so he's ready to swap it. Okay, that happened there. I need to be ready to go all the way. Come on, basketball, there. Reach for it. Reach for the moon. Go, 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 go. Go. No, no, don't jump. Gam. God damn it. Alright, fine. So it seems that by the time I can get up here, it might already be too late to hit the thing. Unless I can somehow get up faster than that. Either way, yeah, he's like 2 steps from death. I think my lightning fast pace. Wish it would knock it off, that's what I think. We don't have time to prepare. We have to find a way to stop him from running. Use the playground equipment. The what? You know, the seesaw, the swing. Precisely! Except there's one more piece of equipment to be exact. Stop him with the equipment, huh? Maybe I should rethink things here. Clearly he's not, like, heavy enough to weigh the tire down, or, like, not lift the tire. Okay, back to the beginning again. I guess we could also try to see if the tire can be swapped with the whatever mid-flight. Yes, yes, there are many round things here. But look at that. Clearly the key is swapping around these round things. I don't know what, though. Going ghost. Alright, swap the tire with the baseball. Actually, wait, do I even need to swap the... I don't think the tire is relevant at all, honestly. The basketball might be. Okay, now I just go up here to that thing. Yep, same shape as the Minos thing. We got it. Mino. A little closer. Come on. I'm trying to save this guy's life here. He really doesn't want me to, though. God damn it! If the baseball was enough to do it, it wouldn't have... Alright, clearly what I'm doing is wrong. Oh, wait, maybe... Yeah, no, we're fucked. Alright, you know what? I think I'm just gonna take a pause right here. Come back, eventually, and go, because I do kind of have to go. Anyway, looking at puzzle answer right now, is this telling the same feeling I got with Zero Escape? Well, I'll figure that out in 2 weeks. Or whatever. Wait, how do I pause this? Okay, yeah, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Airhead, your favorite VTuber Android. My next stream is sometime this week. Keep an eye for my schedule tomorrow. Have a lovely morning, day, or evening. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and goodbye for now.